Hey guys, so for today's vlog, I'm going to be doing a very special treat for you. I'm going to cook for you. That's right. I'm cooking one of my favorite dishes to make for my friends and family at dinner parties, and it's my super duper awesome vegetable lasagna. Now, this dish is popular for a couple reasons. First of all, and this is probably really important, and probably number one reason, is it's absolutely delicious. Honestly, it's so yummy. You guys will love it if you make it at home, and I'll even show you a little bit later what it looks like. It looks good and it tastes even better. Second reason is if you're like me, I love my Italian food, but unfortunately, Italian food isn't always healthy, especially when you order out. So this dish is a great way to satisfy your Italian food craving, but at the same time being really healthy. So today we're going to be using whole wheat pasta, and we're going to be using a bunch of different vegetables, and on top of that we're going to be adding a couple extra ingredients like garlic and ginger to really make it that homey taste that we absolutely love. So hopefully you guys are excited to see me cook for you, and I think it's time to get started.
First, you will need a package of whole wheat lasagna noodles. Boil a large pot of water and cook the noodles for 7 to 9 minutes, or however long it's recommended on the package directions. Once the noodles are ready, drain the water and then set the noodles aside. Now you need a half cup of garlic. First peel it and then chop it into fine pieces. I really like using a lot of ginger in my cooking, as ginger is known for many health benefits. I find eating ginger helps me fight off cough and colds. A lot of times I'll just eat raw ginger whenever I have a sore throat or I feel a cold or flu coming on. I like to add extra ginger to my recipes whenever possible. So here I am using about half of a ginger root. Now take one large onion and chop it into small pieces. Now take a handful of white mushrooms and chop them into small pieces. Now we're going to chop up one large eggplant. I'm also going to chop up some carrots and spinach. If you have any other vegetables in your fridge, feel free to add those to the lasagna. These are just my own personal favorite vegetables to cook with. Once all the vegetables are chopped and ready to be cooked, it's time to saute the vegetables on the stove on medium heat. Toss in the garlic, ginger, and onion, and if you desire, you can add a teaspoon of salt for taste. Cook it till everything looks a bit brown, and then add in the eggplant, mushrooms, and carrots. Let it cook until the mixture is brown, and then add the spinach. Since the spinach cooks really quickly, we are adding it last as it requires the least amount of time to cook. Once the vegetables look tender and brown and the spinach looks cooked, turn off the stove. Don't forget to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. On the countertop, you will need one large container of 1% cottage cheese and one package of mozzarella cheese. Grate the cheese and then mix half of it with the cottage cheese in a large bowl. You will save the other half of the cheese to sprinkle on top of the lasagna later on. Now take your jar of pasta sauce and spread 1/3 of it in the baking dish. Make sure to spread it along the sides as well. Place 3 lasagna noodles side by side as your base. I used only 3 as that's all I could fit, but if your dish is bigger, feel free to add extra noodles to your base. Now spread half of the cottage cheese mixture on top and then half of the cooked vegetable mixture. Now it's time to place 3 more lasagna noodles on top. Spread the remaining cottage cheese mixture and the remaining vegetable mixture. Now it's time to finish the last layer of the lasagna. Place the remaining lasagna noodles on top and then spread over that the remaining pasta sauce and sprinkle the remaining grated cheese on top as well. Cover the lasagna with aluminum foil. I don't find a difference in what side is facing up, but I just personally prefer having the dull side outwards, as I find the cheese is less likely to stick to the shiny side. Once the oven is 350 degrees, place the lasagna in the oven and bake for 45 minutes.
You guys ready to see what it looks like? So the timer just went off, 45 minutes are done, and I just pulled out the lasagna out of the oven. So here it is, here it is. Ooh, look how good that looks. Honestly, okay, it's still hot, so we're gonna let it cool off for another 15 minutes, but I just want to show you guys how yummy and gooey it looks. So good. There it is. So yum. I'm so excited to actually try this. I'm starving, so this will be a really great meal to have. Now I'm gonna let this cool off for 15 minutes, and then I will come back in 15 minutes and I will sample it for you guys so you can see just how delicious this vegetable lasagna is. So I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. The lasagna has cooled off and I'm gonna show you a little bit. I already started almost eating it. There it is, it looks so good. So in case you guys are wondering what this sprinkled stuff is on top, I just seasoned it with a little bit of Italiano shaker, just to give it a little bit of a kick. So here we go, I'm gonna try it. So good. It's gooey, it's delicious, and most importantly, it's healthy. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me make and eat my super duper awesome vegetable lasagna. Now, if you decide to make this at home, make sure to let me know. You can either tweet at me or tag me on Instagram so I can see a photo of your vegetable lasagna. Now, if you guys want to see more videos like this, or you want me to make something else, make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe.